Hello, hello, hello. Hi, 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 hi. It is February 13th. And we are going to be playing Lunar 2, perhaps, probably even closing out the game. Welcome back. All right, let's do this. Let me bring up the game here. Where's the game? There it is. All the way at the back. All the way in the back. Load game, load game. Load game, load game. All right, so we're going to start from scratch with this dungeon. I checked out the map. Did a little bit of map looking because, oh boy, you know what? This dungeon beat me a little bit. But looking at the map, it's insane. The things that they expected you to be able to put together. So, we start here. Okay, let's go. It's pretty straightforward for the first few levels. But then when it gets down to here, this is where you can get into a trap. So it's either this one or that one. I think it's 5. Mm-hmm. Seven leads to there, which is a dead end. So we want to go to 8, which is this way. This is going to turn into a walkthrough. But that's fine, because this is a very complicated map. All right, and then straight down to 9. And there's some hidden doors and everything here, so it's pretty, like, intentionally tricky. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. We got ambushed. Boom. Yikes. I'm gonna bring back Lamina. Her aura wave will be able to hit all of them. And then I think he can heal? No. Have him do Flash Blade. I'm gonna try to get Lamina to keep getting experience points. I mean, her hit points are extremely low, and the fact that she can die so quickly, so constantly, it's a real kick in the gut. Jean is gone. They sure know how to focus, but at least Jean got her attack off first, so that's not really too big of a deal. Can't believe that post sword doesn't do it. This is insane. Am I just that underleveled, or what's happening here? All right, so I'm gonna have to restart back at the entrance. Am I just incredibly underleveled? That's nuts. Okay, load up. Sunken Tower. Wow. Really, really, wow. That was something else, man. That was something else. Okay, 107098. We have magic. To upgrade, maybe 29, 28, 28. Okay, so we'll do this one. Get a new flame spell, power drive. Wow, 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 wow. That was shocking. Lunar time. I see we made our way to the sunken tower. Yeah, and I just got Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Completely destroyed. Oh, whoops. Okay, we're down one more floor. These are hard bosses. The boss is hard, but these three dudes, these bloodlords, they're really hard. They're very hard. I'm gonna have to paralyze them and take them very seriously. Okay, so, woo, my goodness, what they just did to me should be illegal. All right, let's hope that paralysis comes through. And I think I'm gonna do a magic shield on everybody with her because holy moly, they're so strong. Flash and Post Sword might be able to do it, but I think I'm gonna be depending on paralysis. If it works on these guys, I need this to work. Thank goodness. Yeah, this type of sprite tends to be vulnerable to paralysis, so that's a good thing. But their special crystal attack is insane. Look at that Leo glitch go. How convenient that Leo matches Hero's level. It's not a glitch, is it? I thought, well, I've never had him run. I always thought that was just a basic mechanic. When Hero levels up, Leo levels up. It's a programming error? Really? Was he supposed to work on his own level system? That's pretty funny. Supposed to be when Hero levels, Lucia levels, but yeah, okay. So what was Leo's level supposed to be like, I wonder? I'm really happy that paralysis works on these guys. So I've got a map open for this dungeon. Not gonna lie. Hey Astrid, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate you. If anybody else wants to give the stream a like, that would be amazing. It'd make me feel super good. Thank you for liking this. Hello. Hey, hello. Hey, Triz, sad and tired and here. Hello, sad and tired in here. I am away. You don't have to be happy and bubbly. I will bring the happy and bubbly and you can just be authentically yourself. Let me get Triss on the wheel here. There you go, boss. I will bring the happy and bubbly and everyone else can just exist. All right. Okay, so Leo can still gain independent levels, but you could abuse it to power level everyone else. Oh, right, by having him run. Persists harder. I love this. I love that. I love the more intense persistence. This is good. All right, I think we go down here through here, and then we go down this doorway through here. Uh-huh. That's the way. I like it. Oh no, it's the glass from hell. Any spells you cast against these folks will be reflected and cast back at you. You can't throw a stone in glass houses is basically what's going on here. Let's try to do a multi-attack on everybody and see how that goes. Do not cast spells on these. Do not cast spells on these. I could probably get away with doing an aura wave though. And I think that'll be it in terms of spell casting. We don't cast spells in Ba Sing Se. I'm gonna just regular attack, try to save mana up a little bit. There are no spells in Ba Sing Se. I'm pretty sure we've got this. Last time I fought against these folks, I supremely unalived from casting multiple spells. Wow, look at that life leech go. I love that life leech. Boy, they are durable, huh? Check out the durability on these glass panels. Oh, one of them is doing a super spin. Super spin. You hate to see it. I think we can still group heal ourselves, so that's good. I think it's time to bring out a all enemies attack here. Blue Dragon Chop. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Is that my fire alarm again? This thing has me test it every couple of days for some reason, and I don't exactly know why, but it does like a double chirp. I don't think the battery's going low because maybe the battery's going low. I don't think so. But once then I go and I press the test button, then it stops chirping for a little bit. So that's what I thought it was. All right, let's have him do regular attack on the thing here. Yep, that's it. Let me go press the button there. Genuinely, the trouble that I have had with the fire alarm since I put batteries back into it, and it has me test it all the time, it's making me want to not have fire alarm. Like, I'll take my chances with the fire, to be honest. They got Lamina again. They love to get Lamina. They really do. They love to make sure she does not get experience points. It's a game feature. It's only her that they do it to. Magic! Purity Litany. Actually, Lamina, you do the healing. Because you can steal mana. They know what she can become, so they put her down. It's true. It's true. I think it's completely coded into the game. Must kill Lamina. All right, so from that 9, we go across to 10. 10 goes up to 11. 11 goes to, you guessed it. And then 12 goes to not that one, but we go down here first. And we go to 13. Question. Who do you have with Blue Dragon Vigor? Jean. I give the dragons to, this is going to sound so lame, but I give the dragons to the people that they associate with the priest. So like, or with the hero associated with the dragon. So like, he gets Red Dragon because of Mari, etc, etc, etc. Although, to be honest, I don't know what Black Dragon Shield does. So, take that with a grain of salt. I don't really even know what it does. We're gonna do the paralysis trick on these guys, and I say it's a trick, but it's not really a trick. Oh, you had the strategy guide growing up. Cool, cool, cool. I might have. What's the optimal setup? Also, what does Black Dragon Shield do? No clue. Okay. That's a good idea. I do have a reason why I didn't put that on her to begin with. And all I can say is that she has a magic shield, which I need her to cast quite often. But what you're saying makes a lot of sense, because she can steal a lot of magic. Yeah, I love seeing her get 8 attacks with that blue dragon vigor. Is so cool. That's really neat. All right, so us and the new 4 heroes. All right, so then that's... All right, so that was 13 to 14. To 15. Yeah, everything is going according to plan, and then you go straight down here into a secret room and get a treasure chest. Silver shebang. Okay. That doesn't go to me. Who's going to get the silver chabron? I think that's going to be Leo. I love Leo so much. Yo, what does Black Dragon do? Oh, really? That's what that is? I hate it. Wow, that's a big attack and defense increase. That's pretty good. Very cool. And what does it do? Surefire attack. What is surefire attack? Does surefire attack mean... like aim? His aim is impeccable? Never use it. Yeah, I guess the Black Dragon Grief doesn't really mean much, huh? Alright, so we went through that door, and now we go back to the one room. Alright, so that's 15. We go back to where 17 was. And we go into 17. By the way, I'm on day, like, 4 of just letting my hair be curly. What do you think? I looked in the mirror today after doing my hair a little bit, and I was like, I feel like I look like a greaser. You know what I mean? Like Go Grease Lightning. Oh, you know what? Don't use that. Silly pants. This is a painful attack because it's a lot of them. Run far, run far, run far, run far. No, the Justice Rod, they'll reflect it back on us. You just got to do a regular attack. I'm going to have Jean do the Blue Dragon Chop. And then Lamina. Got to do a regular attack. Can I use the Silver Shot? No. What is Surefire attack? Let's see. All right, the mission is for Lamina to live. Do you think she will? Maybe he just won't miss. Wow, they went right after Lamina again, huh? So, that's fun. Doesn't matter how much. Doesn't matter how much I attempt that. Wow. Doesn't matter how much I attempt to keep her alive. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm gonna revive her. I would like her to try to get some experience points if possible. Would be nice. Would be nice. And keep attacking. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, this is a devastating fight, these panels. Haven't exactly figured out what the trick is, like the one with paralyzing the crystal warrior things. I'm not going to revive Jean because I'd rather Lamina get the experience points. Maybe I should just have Leo run away. No, I would never. That's because it's wrong. I would never do such a thing. Yeah, I would. I'm just not going to this time. Getting the Black Dragon quest and magic defense, whoever needs it most. I feel like that's why I give it to Lamina. Because if she's going to be a glass cannon, she may as well be my glass cannon. She may as well live for a while. You know what I mean? All right, so let's heal Jean. Jean. We're going to heal everybody with Lamina because she can steal magic. I think that does make sense to have her have White Dragon Protect. But she uses Magic Shield so much. Having Leo use White Dragon Protect, I don't know. It seems poetic. Am I weird for having them just kind of associate with the dragon that best suits their storyline? It's probably not the most efficient way to do things. I sincerely doubt even pressure cooker is a good idea against those mirrors. All right, so there's 17. All right, let's go back to where 17 is on the map. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there's 17 to 18. 18 goes around in a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be scary. This is going to be scary. I'm going to save right here because we've done a lot of stuff. And I don't know where the boss is, so it could be here. I think we go around this way. Wait, hold on. Hold that thought. That way first. You want me to go that way first? Oh, no, okay. And then that way is also a dead end. Don't fall for the dead ends, folks. Okay. Let's go this way. This tower is so confusing that I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this without a guide. So I'm going to go ahead and use a guide because it would have just been absolutely insane otherwise. These cannon dudes are kind of nuts too. All right. We don't need to heal anything. Everything should be fine. Let's attack. This guy looks like he's going to be doing some kind of status effect type thing. Wonder if I can paralyze them. I don't think so, but I'll give it a go. Or maybe I won't, actually. Let's hold off on that. Hold that thought. You can use a whole bunch of fire magic, and then go ahead and maybe finish off the cannon dude with hero. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm definitely not doing it the most efficient way, but gosh, I am that guy who plays a role-playing game where sometimes I'll make the wrong choices because of storyline purposes. It's just the way that I am. Oh, thank goodness, Leo. We really needed that cannon dude to be gone. And Ronfar getting the Ronfar gets an attack boost, right? You said with the Red Dragon Crest. I think I like the attack boost on him because he's got this hammer that gives him an HP drain, which is pretty fun. Pretty fun. Yeah, but the Wisdom on Lamina does seem like a really good boost. Not gonna lie there. Oh, jeez. See, I love that HP drain so much. And that mana drain on Lamina, I can't even believe it. Okay, cool, Jojo. Thanks so much for hanging out for a while. I appreciate you. Have a good day at work. If you don't get to stop by, it was really nice of you to pop in and say hi again. Hope to see you again soon. All right, let's see. Purity Litany. Oh, I didn't want to do that with Ronfar. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's going to cost us the whole game now. All right, let's go down here first. All right, let me check the map real quick. Mapperino. Okay, secret room. Hold that thought. Okay. Treasure. Robe of Eyes. Yeah, we're gonna get some treasure. Magic absorb, huh? Really? Magic absorb. That's probably gonna go on Lamina. But just in case, yeah. Wow, okay. Defensive power and wisdom gets a little tiny boost as well. Her recovery litany is gone though, so that really stinks. I'm gonna have her use the recovery litany first before we get rid of it. Oh, that's bad. I don't know how I feel about that. This MP absorb better be worth it. Her staff does MP absorb. I could always equip the heat ring on her. Interesting. Okay, so from there I need to go back up and then down into 24. Down, there we go. Into 24. Follow the yellow brick road. 24 goes to 25. 25 goes to... Hang tight, because 25 is tricky. There it is. 26, which comes out to 27. Yeah, it's a tricky game. Okay, here we go. See that secret room there? I gotta remember where that is. Spiked jacket. Counterattack. That's gonna be Jean, I think. Nice. Attack power 305. Defensive power to 131. I like it. Goddess bracelet. He wears bracelets. Okay, magic swiper. Hey! Awesome. Very cool. Magic swiper is so good. Very happy about that. We got really good treasures here. Now we got to go back in this room. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think now we face the final frontier here. Space. By the way, I want to say thank you for anyone who might be lurking and being here. I appreciate you hanging out with me on this beautiful Friday. The weather is warming up here. I don't know if it's warming up where other people are, but it's actually getting a little bit warmer down here, which is really nice. It was so cold for a few days, and by so cold, I mean like the lower 40s, which people are gonna look at me with the stink eye and be like, no, 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 that's not cold. Uh-oh, boss time. Your daring will be your downfall. I cannot allow you to take the dragon jewel to open the Star Dragon Tower. There can be no travel to the Blue Star until the appointed time. I will stop you at any cost. $40 days to season opening. Is that what, okay, so vernal equinox? Would that be the phrase? Is that happening soon? As you said, in 40 days? I didn't do anything by way of restoring mana for a bunch of people here. We're gonna see how this goes. Baseball. What is baseball? Oh. Season opening, baseball. Got it. I'm thinking season. I'm thinking season. Oh man, Astrid, that means something different in the gay community. I don't want to tell you though. I find referencing sports ball reaches more people. Oh. No, not well, I'm sure sports are very good things. I'm sure sports are wonderful. I'm just not Oh, the sorry? No, oh my gosh. Not with the sorry. I'm playing with you, dear. Oh man, no, that was very fun. That was getting to be very fun. I just don't like sports. I'm very stereotypically gay in that regard. You know, if there was to be like a very stereotypical thing about me, and that, it would be that I am such a sissy pants about sports. I don't do catching, throwing, tackling. I want to make a joke about being a good catcher, but there you go, Tris. What is it about baseball that appeals for you? I'm just curious because I know that most people get into football or something. I feel like baseball is inherited. I feel like baseball is inherited. I feel like if I was gonna watch baseball, it would be because my family is Yankee thing. My family is very Yankee fan. So whenever I do tip my eyes into checking out baseball kind of thing, it always ends up being like something Yankees related. Like I want to check out what them Yankees up to. You know what I mean? Let's try Shining Litany. I'm gonna need magic restoration, and I didn't think to do anything of the sort. That's crazy. It looks like he's gonna be doing something kind of scary. Let's go up and attack. She's gonna be getting a few attacks anyway. Oh, statistics. Oh, cool. Oh, you know what? You just unlocked a memory. Oh gosh, you just unlocked a memory for me. All right. Le memoir. Let me tell you about the memoir. So I used to sit in the stands when my brother did Little League Baseball. And Me and this woman named Bernie, we used to sit together with the book and a pencil, and every person that got to bat, she would mark down what they did. It was kind of like marking a baseball thing, like a play-by-play. And that was really satisfying to do. I feel like I could get into doing that while watching baseball. I really could. So now I'm seeing how sports can be stimmy. I didn't really understand that. I didn't really think about it that way. So this is revelatory for me. I appreciate that. And yeah, your dad and your uncle, you inherited it. That's so funny. That's too cute. All right, so let's do Shining Litany again. Well, we didn't take damage last time. We do tend to go after him, though. Let's do Hadouken. We'll have her do another. I think that magic shield is pretty useful. And Leo, I'm gonna have you do White Dragon Protect one more time. What's your favorite team? Baseball is a game of numbers and mathematical theory that other sports aren't. Huh. Interesting. I find football is very... Okay, so football and basketball, now that you mention it, okay. This is really funny. I'm like realizing in real time the value of baseball. All right, so let me put on this light here. So something I don't like, so the moments that I don't like about basketball and football are the moments of objective contention, or subjective contention, I should say. Subjective is when it differs based on you and me, right? And objective is when something just, it is what it is. Okay, so subjective contention, I don't like it because it's my word versus yours. It's let's review the tape. It's a lot of that kind of thing instead of what I feel like is more interesting, which is so I see the value in putting the White Dragon Protect on her right now. For sure. For sure. I see it right now in this very moment. I'm gonna put defense on her. So like whether something's a first down, whether something's a foul, whether something is, whether they timed out in time, whether something was or wasn't a timeout, whether the foul happened intentionally on basketball, whether the person is just pretending to foul. It's just this kind of like, it seems very like, courtroom instead of sports and athletics focused. Baseball doesn't really have that if you think about it. Baseball really does just kind of have one batter, one ball, one pitcher. It's PvP. I guess it gets a little contentious when it gets into like tagging people sliding into home. But I don't think that happens nearly as often in things like baseball, basketball, and football. And I'm fine with making generalizations like that. I have a very limited experience, so I'm okay with just being flat out wrong. I don't think I am, though. I don't think I am, though. Yeah, it's pretty rare. Mostly you can see with one review of the tape. Either the guy's touching the bag or the ball's touching the guy first. One or the other is happening. You know, now that I think about it, there's another thing that I appreciate about baseball, and maybe this is also due to a lack of exposure about baseball. Maybe you can correct me, Astrid. It seems to me that there's less bravado on behalf of the players while they're in the midst of the game. It seems to me as if the bravado aspect... Okay, so I don't mind joy. I don't mind joy. However, if the amount of joy and bravado and self-expression in basketball and football is part of the sport, that's one of the reasons why it's too overstimulating for me. I feel like in baseball, you don't really have time to like go make a spectacle. And spectacles can be good. Again, spectacles can be good. It can be fun. There's nothing wrong with a spectacle. I'm just saying. More subdued game. You know, my uptight behind. Yikes. My uptight behind would probably like croquet. I'm serious, like... Well, what sport would you like watching, Jocktal? Probably croquet, okay? I would say something like horse racing, but I feel like I sympathize too much with the horses, and I feel like I don't have any evidence. I don't have any evidence to support my claim, but for some reason, I feel like the horses don't exactly have the safest lives. But that's... I don't know. But I don't know. This is just a feeling that I have. Do I have any angel tears? I do. Sure would be nice if I had more White Dragon Protect with her. Cricket is a favorite of mine. I loathe horses and dog racing. I loathe horse and dog racing immensely. I thought you were about to say you loathe horses immensely, and I was about to say that's the strangest thing I've ever heard. I don't think I've ever heard... Is it possible for girls not to like horses? Is there anywhere somewhere where... I don't think so. I think I found a generalization about girls that I'm comfortable saying. I think... I want to meet the kind of girl who's like, horses are dumb. Yeah, I totally misread your comment at first. Oh my god. That was funny. No, I like horses. Yeah. Horses were liked. We're hanging on by a thread because I didn't equip any like silver lights or anything to my characters, so we're really like holding on with a wing and a prayer right now, and they convinced me to take off my recovery litany from Lamina, which I feel like was a dirty trick on behalf of the game, to be honest. No starlights for me. This is going to be a very interesting fight, let me tell you. The Orioles one of these days will win the series again, and in my lifetime. Is that copium? Pass that copium over here. Wonder if there's anywhere to actually watch cricket though, because now that I think about it, that was a good hit, Ronfar. I think we're out of tears. This is bad. No, I think Leo has tears on him. Nerds, what's up, Ishimura? No tears on Ronfar. No tears on Gene. I got you in a second, Ishimura. Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna set this round up and then we're gonna do the thing. Good. Finishing lunch before I go on 14. What's on the menu for 14 today? What are you gonna do? Leo. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this. Ronfar has Magic Swiper now. Let's do that instead of attacking. I completely blanked out about that one. We do have room for one more Haruken. Lamina, you can do the Ice Lance again. Leo, it's come down to this. Go for it. Got White Mage to 94. Wow. Possible power leveling. Wow. If lag doesn't get me again. Hey, it's a good thing those DDoSes are done with, huh? That's a relief. In the US, fuck no. In the Anglosphere, yeah, it gets easier. Yeah, I'll find, I'm sure there's a way to find it. Oh no! Why would they give me Magic Swiper if they're not gonna let me use it on him? That's annoying. Alright, let me pop over to the wheel real quick. Get Ishimura on that. It's probably gonna end up getting spun next week, you know what I mean? Probably. We've got like the trial is left and then I think it's just the trial left and then a whole bunch of cutscenes. Bum. We're out of Hadokens. We're slowly crashing and burning. This is a very slowly sinking ship right now. This is the slowest sinking ship you've ever seen. Whoa! All right. Well, I thought it was a sinking ship. I thought it was, but it turns out no. Okay, probably go back to 2 days of FF14 a week deal after White Mage is leveled. Nice. You could do your 2 days a week with me. It would be that would be awesome. Yes, do it up. And then even when I'm done with Dawn Trail, I'll probably go down to 1 day a week. Don't think that this is our last time our paths will cross. You have not won. Hey, that's the guy we met in Bandit Butt, isn't it? It might be some sort of guardian or something. I wish there was some way to let him know that our intentions are good. Just like Althena. All right, we did it! We defeated the guy. I'm gonna do a save. I can't believe I genuinely am surprised that we just beat that guy at the very last second. That was probably one of 2 last rounds that we had in us. There's the eye. Took the right eye. Yeah, the right dragon's eye. Hero, you found the other jewel. Yeah, we've got both. Let's make tracks for the Star Dragon Tower. I bet these get us in. Flame Fist. Who gets the Flame Fist? It sounds like something that would go to Jean. Well, that was weird. There was no statistics on it. It just said it can't equip. Well, what? What? It just says, oh, this is really interesting. This is weird. I guess it does go to Ron Farr? No. Who would it go to? Still on that epilogue, huh? Yeah, we just beat one of the towers. And we got this really interesting item that doesn't seem to have any function. Can't equip it. I mean, where, who, how, this is so weird. Game and a half? Yeah, and I'm even skipping 2 optional dungeons, to be honest. All right, so let's have Ronfar give this to Hero? Hero, do you equip the Flaming Fist? Bro. What? Am I losing my mind? Who have I not tried? My dudes. Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's not gonna drive me completely insane. Not at all. So Ronfar is a rat unicorn? Okay. What? What? Did you find who it equips to? It equips to 0 people. It equips to 0 body. If no one is a person, that's who it equips to. It doesn't have stats. I'm gonna try using it. Maybe. I don't want to, I'm worried that it's a one-time use thing. We're going to have to save it before we do this. We're going to have to save it before we do this, because if it's a one-time use item and I just waste it without saving first, I'm going to be super Mifterinos. The answer is right. Long ears, horn, rat whiskers. Oh my gosh. Will you stop talking that way about my Leo, okay? Not my Leo. All right. Google has an answer if you want it. Is it one use? Yeah, tell me the answer for sure. That's fine. Oh, that was Leo? I thought that was Ronfar. Yeah, Leo has the horn. It's a weapon for Jean. Well, that's interesting. I guess it must be broken. Because, yeah, I guess it must be broken. Interesting. Interesting. Jean's not strong enough in my story to wear it. She saw them and she was like, no thanks. She said pass. She's like, no thanks, I'm good. That's fine, I'm fine. All right, so I gotta go to the Star Dragon Tower now. Now, here's the thing. So we have both eyes, the Star Dragon Tower. I don't exactly know which one is the Star Dragon Tower. I think I know what it is, so I'm gonna go to that place, and then we'll see. We'll see if I'm in the right location once we get there. I do love this music, though. Once I get my bearing on where we are in the world, it's gonna be so fun. No clue where we are. Let's sail the 7 seas. All right, where did I start out? Okay, so we got the ice dragon cave here, which means we got to start heading some southwards. Boop, 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 boop. There's Master Lun's place. I think we can get through here. If we start passing the Blue Dragon Cave, then I think we're going the wrong way. There's the Blue Dragon Cave. Okay, so I think we got to go... Do we persist or go back? Persist or go back? And this way leads to Vane. I mean Neo Vane. Okay, yeah, so... Oof, this is interesting. Google seems confused on who the weapon is for. I'm saying, I'm confused. Just checking. Are your equipment slots full? Like you're saying maybe I need to unequip her weapon first? The item itself seems to not have stats on it, is what I'm observing. I wonder if there was a reason why they couldn't put out like I wonder if there was a reason they couldn't do something like mini-map, like a little map for you to look at in the game. It doesn't seem like it was a thing they were able to do or that they cared to do. You never get anything like a map in this game. Ah, okay, here we go. Here we go. There's Maribia. I know where we are. It suggests to remove an item first. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's so intriguing. It must be some kind of error. Once we get to where we're going, I'll definitely give it another go. And if anything, I might save and reload the game and see if maybe that fixes it a little bit too. It suggests removing an item first. Ooh la la. I think I'm gonna buy... I think I can I get silver lights here? I think I can get silver lights here. It would be smart. Wait. Whoa. This is the Rayma Shopkeep? Okay, awesome. Sick. Sick. Starlights. I don't think you could buy silver lights anywhere. I might be mistaken. Huh, it still won't let me. That's just kind of crazy. Doesn't even have stats on it. Whoa! Oh, I'm carrying as much as I intend to. Okay. I thought for a second she was saying she couldn't even carry it. I was gonna be like, what the earth? I was gonna be like, what the on earth? Yeah, very weird. Very weird. Let me try something insane. Let me try something insane. I'm gonna try to reload the game and see if maybe for some reason that resets the item. Probably not, but you know, you never know. Nope. Okay. Oh well. It sucks to be us, ultimately. All right. That's a lot of items. That's a lot of stuff. I'm happy with that. Touch the statue. Man, it's so... Is this woman hollow? Whoa, okay, this is weird. So it appears... Whereas most people have 2 layers to them to give them depth, this woman appears to be hollow. And so when I do the sparkle thing, you can see the hole in her forehead. Do you see what I'm saying? That's absolutely horrifying. She has a hole in her forehead. She's not a real person at all. I think she, oh my goodness. The game is falling apart. The game is falling apart. As we approach the epilogue, it's just starting to like crumble into pieces. Like, please finish me. Yeah, all right, so what's coming up is Star Dragon Tower, and then I wonder if I'm gonna end up playing Chrono Trigger today. Now for the epilogue to the epilogue. Yeah, so what happens is after you beat this game the first time, then you go back and you play through it again from a different character's point of view. You do that 5 times, and then you get the real ending. I don't hear a problem in that. What's the problem in that? That sounds great. Astrid. That sounds like a great idea. Gonna just kind of like sail the ocean blue here until we get to where we're going. Do 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 do. You could save yourself a little bit of time and just go watch my VODs if you want to watch someone else play the game. If you want to watch the game through, you could always just watch the VODs on YouTube. I know myself, there's plenty of games that I want to play, but I don't want to actually go through playing, and so I just kind of like watch other people play them. Do 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 do. But yes, we are approaching the Star Dragon Tower, which is ironically where the game begins and where it will leave us off. Isn't that fun? There's the first city we found after we started our adventure. That's where Ronfar was living. And here we go. I feel like we should go say hi to Grandpa Gwyn real quick. Just because I'm a role player. I don't know if there's going to be any dialogue here, but we did get both eyes. We got all our friends. We're headed into the tower. Let's say something. I knew you wouldn't let Lucia down, my boy. You found the other dragon jewel. Take the 2 jewels to the Star Dragon Spire in the Salian Desert. With those 2 jewels, you should be able to unlock the entrance. What a great song. With those 2 jewels. With the 2 youths. In the Salian Desert, the Star Dragon Tower. So I'm going to go to that tower that I think is the Star Dragon Tower. We're going to go into it, and I'm going to bring up the save menu. And then we will see if indeed it is the Star Dragon Tower. I mean, it should be. Can't imagine what other tower it would be. I can't imagine where else to go. You! Yes, you over there. What are you doing out here? She goes, we could ask you the same question, mister. Okay, these are the dragon rules. Where's the Star Dragon Tower? I'm actually going to use the restroom real quick, so I might end up going, taking a bio break real quick. Yeah, let me go back outside real quick so we could just kind of like get some more chill music, like some ambiance. And then I'm going to use the restroom, do a bio break, and I'll be right back. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I appreciate you sticking through with the Cozy RPG gameplay today. And yeah, so I'll see you in a little bit of a minute. Take a nice breather, get yourself something to drink, stand up, take a stretch, and Yeah, it is. Thank you. All right, let's see. Dragon Ruins entrance. I'm pretty sure this is where we got the other eye, Triss. Pretty sure this is where we got the other eye. So let me see something. Star Dragon Tower. Lunar 2, Sega CD. Star Dragon Tower. I don't need that to happen. Okay, Lunar's Silver Star. Lunar Eternal Blue. Lunar Eternal Blue walkthrough. Lunar Eternal Blue complete. See, that's the thing. It's like most of the things that I'm going to be getting are Eternal Blue complete. There's not a lot of love for the Sega CD version. Okay, so a Lunar 2, Sega CD. Actually, because the thing is, the Lunar, it's not called Lunar 2. It's called Lunar Eternal Blue. Just Lunar Eternal Blue. Electric Boogaloo. Lunar Eternal Blue, Star Dragon Tower location. Eastern snowy region of the world map. Specifically on a peninsula east of the Dragon Ruins. Okay. Accessible during the epilogue. Okay. So we'll try going to the east there. Do 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 do. Dum dum da da do da. All right, we'll try doing that. Northeast of the map, near the Dragon Ruins, becomes accessible only after progressing through. You need the eyes. Reaching the area. It's located near the eastern snowy area, past where you would have encountered the White Dragon Cave, not to be confused with the Blue Spire, which is the dungeon visited at the earlier of the game. Okay, let's give that a go. There's a third one. There's one more dungeon, one more tower. Can you believe it? This is the game that keeps on gaming. But I think we've been kind of ruined by big AAA games. Hi, Nami. I think we've been a little bit ruined by big AAA games that don't have a long story to them. I mean, this game really did take its time to tell quite a bit of a story, which I think is pretty nice. Which I think is pretty nice. And it's like, wait, but wait. There's more. Okay, so this is going to be where to get to the Blue Spire, but let's see it through real quick. I think that probably up there right there is the Salian Desert. This is going to be the Blue Spire, right? Go up here to get to the Blue Spire. Yup. All right, going to go left. There's a third one. Cinder's so done with this game. They're just like, when do we get to Chrono Trigger? Hello? I'm looking forward to Chrono Trigger. I am. Nami, how's your day going so far? I hope it's going well. It said past the... Man, it really did. It really did. It said past the White Dragon Cave. But it also said Eastern Peninsula. Okay, so before we go there, I'm going to exhaust this whole area over here. How insane is this? I have no idea where to go. You would think a game that I've played 3 or 4 times, but I was so young when I played this. I don't think you know what I'm realizing is that even though I played Lunar 1 when I started streaming, I don't think I did play Lunar 2 when I started streaming. I don't think I did. Oh, what's this? What is this? What is this? What is this area? It's nothing. Debated. Good. Just got home from the grocery store and they got McD's. Oh, lovely. Well, if you're anything like me, yeah, after you end up going to the grocery store, there's no way, shape, or form that you actually feel like cooking or doing anything. So that's the days I'm most vulnerable to do something like takeout. So now I know that I need to have leftovers in my fridge. Or food prepped if I want to, before I go to the grocery store. Yesterday I did some food prep. I made some chicken salad. It's just chicken, cucumbers, onion, potato, mayonnaise, and mirin. I used mirin. It makes it zesty. Zesty chicken salad. It's good. If you've never had it, I suggest you try it. All right, so why would this be up here if I wasn't able to get the ship through this little corridor? If only just to tease me? Yeah, I guess it's just a tease. All right. It sounds yummy. I love chicken salad. All right, just poach 1 pound of chicken. Give that a good poach. Excuse me. So you poach the chicken, dice half an onion, and then soak the diced onion in water. Don't skip that. That's important. And then slice a cucumber in half, and then slice that into half moons. Boil a potato. Boil 2 potatoes. Mix it all in a bowl. 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. 2 tablespoons of mirin. You got yourself a chicken salad. Chop up that chicken. Don't forget to chop up that chicken. All right, this is going to be the blue spire. All right, this is insane. We're just going to trace the whole freaking map. It said past the White Dragon Cave then. Okay, I'll give that a go. But it's really yummy. It's really yummy. And then I salt and pepper. Are you saying mirin, like Japanese rice wine? Yeah. Yup. Yes. So 2 tablespoons of that, and then 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and it just makes it a little bit zesty. It just makes it pretty zesty. It just makes it brighter. You know? I don't know. And then you've got you gotta add pepper. Like you gotta add pepper and then salt to taste. Pepper and salt to taste. That's really like a personal kind of preference there. Soaking the onions takes the bitterness away from the onions. It makes it like super, makes the onions a little bit sweeter. Maybe not bitterness, but like sharpness, I guess is the right word. Sharpness to the onions gets taken away a little bit. All right, we're going to try to find what kind of onion are you using? I've used yellow and white onion. They're both good. Yellow onions are a little bit bigger, so I guess you'll get more onion if you use half of a yellow onion. But right now I'm using white onions just because I just felt like changing it up. Little head wiggle in there, just changing it up. All right, let's go past Vane towards the White Dragon Cave again. So I get one of those like really long cucumbers, and I'll use half of that. And I'll cut it into half moons. The best thing about it is you can't really like make it gross. Like, if anything, you'll just make it a little under-seasoned. You could add more seasoning to it, but you can't really make it gross. So it's the kind of thing that, like, you could just make with the pound of chicken breast. So with everything I described, you'll get about, like, 6 cups. No. Maybe, like, 7 to 8 cups. I have 4 Tupperware containers filled with chicken salad in my fridge right now, and sometimes what I like to do is just kind of, like, salt it as I eat it, rather than pre-salting it. Just so that I know, you know, I can control the amount of salt that gets distributed. And one of my favorite ways to eat it is I just literally will just put it on top of toasted bread. It's so good. Or just eat it straight out of a bowl. Eat it on a French loaf. Delicious. Delicious. Love that. All right, so the White Dragon Cave is here. Oh man, if I could summon JoJo here, that would be the most amazing thing. But I think this is the Sunken Tower area, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is where we came from for the Sunken Tower. My goodness. I might have to find a walkthrough at this point. This is incredulous. Yep, I'm not going to be able to find it on my own. Yeah, because now I'm going to be going in a full circle. Okay. All right. I love it on toasted bread as well. Yeah, definitely. Then I would definitely say that that chicken salad recipe is for you for sure. The other food prep that I've been making is beef stew. I don't know if anyone's into like beef stew necessarily, but right, Sunken Tower, Dragon Ruin, Star Dragon Tower. All right, great. So I'm going to be able to see it from here. Oh, wow. Okay, so here's the crazy thing. This walkthrough... Oh, this is bad. This walkthrough doesn't show you how they got to where they are. It just starts with them outside of the dungeon. That's diabolical. That is diabolical. Talk about the worst walkthrough I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, what? I need to cope with this real quick. Can you believe that the walkthrough doesn't even take it? That's insane. Oh yeah, we're gonna make a walkthrough. So basically you just go from that dungeon to this dungeon. What the hell? You made beef stew in the slow cooker? It turned out all right. I don't have a slow cooker. That sounds awesome. I make ground beef stew. I know that sounds really strange, but it's one whole onion. You just you dice and cook one onion, and then you get okay. So Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I just need to open this game facts real quick. This is I'm just blown away that that walkthrough thought that it was okay to do that. Could you imagine calling something a guide? Star Dragon Tower. Okay. All right. So, after the battle, the Phantom Sentry will warn you that this is not the last time they will cross paths. Take the right dragon eye from the dragon head. Go left and down to get the flame fist. It's not equipable item, as the name might suggest, but it does cast plasma shock. Oh, okay. It's not equipable. Exit and make your way to the town of Dalton. Salian Desert. Drive your way north and east towards the Illusion Woods. But instead of heading off north, keep going east. Disembark the Destiny and walk north a bit till you see the Star Tower. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go back to the Sunken Tower, and we're going to start from there. And apparently the fist is just a castable item. So that's good to know, right? All right, let's see. So let's go east and north. And there's supposed to be something? Towards the Illusion Woods. This is, oh boy. Okay, so drive your way north, then east to towards the Illusion Woods. Okay. From the Sunken Tower. So I'm gonna go to the Sunken Tower again. If I figure out what that town is, then I'll know where I am. So, this is going to be where the Sunken Tower is, yes? Okay, Sunken Tower. From there, we make our way, it's said, to go north and east towards the Illusion Woods, but instead of heading off north, keep going east. All right, let's follow the directions and see what happens. So theoretically, the city that we came across there should be a little bit north and then east. Okay, so that's Maribia. I don't see where the Illusion Woods would be. Time to check the other walkthrough. Says it's to the east of Illusion Woods and all of these things, so I guess we'll just go all the way back to the Illusion Woods. Which is going to be before this. Everywhere is pointing to the Illusion Woods, which is fine because that's one of the places I haven't been back to. I just haven't been back there. It's going to be before Vane. So it's before we reached Vane. It's actually before we reached... It's right after we got Ronfar. Which I think it might be after this city. Let me think for a second. You ever been lost in a video game? Have you ever had a dream where, and then you... Aw, my dude. Thank you for the lifting uppies. I appreciate you very much. That was very well timed because I'm a little bit lost, so that definitely made me feel good. Feels good, man. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing really well, Muckshill. Hope you're doing really well. We're trying to find a tower that has popped off out of nowhere. Maybe this is it, because it seems like we're going up a whole bunch of stuff, but we're not in any kind of like I don't think this is going to be it. I don't think this is going to be it. I think that's going to be the way to the Frost Town is what it is. I think I've been through this before. I need to go back down. I had a weird dream. You did? That's pretty weird. What kind of dream was it? What did you, what all happened? Okay, I think we can go past through here. This is where we got Ronfar and we had Jean already. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we've got time. We've got to find it. Okay, there's the carnival. Definitely not going the right way, but I just, like, can't help myself at this point. Okay, so let's go back to where the carnival was. Then I gotta go south. Yeah, I love that you're still sending me writing. I am a little bit behind just because this has been a really insane month for me regarding I've been reading some pretty heavy nonfiction and learning some stuff about my family and just kind of like coping with that. But I need you to still send me your writing because there's going to be a time where I'm like, okay, I need to get out of the world of nonfiction and read something fictional for a little bit. And that's going to be a huge saving grace for me. So please, please, please do not give up on sharing things with me. All right, we're still going down. This is craziness to me that I've been so deeply thwarted by a game. Let's show love in the chat so that I can just like copium for a second, because this is kind of nuts. It involved my parents having a fishing trip with, oh my gosh. Every now and then I dip into the nonfiction. It's just that it really does take a whole bunch of the brain energy in order to do that. Well, that's really intense, but a high roll doesn't make your character an expert. A high roll doesn't make your character an expert. I guess that is true, right? So would that be in the context of like someone had gotten a high roll in a skill check? They wanted to consider themselves an expert on a thing. All right, so I think this is the way to the thing. This is the way to the illusory forest thing, okay? This is it. But I think I'm supposed to go north from here. No, that ain't it, kid. This is the way to the illusion forest. This is where it said to go, isn't it? You heard it. You heard it here. All right, let's try this out. I can't believe that person started the walkthrough outside of the dungeon. How much do you have to hate people to make that your walkthrough? Break off north. All right. No, but instead of going north, keep going east. Oh my god, I think we may have found it. Oh my god, I think we may have found it. Holy moly. Big claps in chat. Big claps in chat that we managed to find the most obscure dungeon in the game. I can't believe that they had us going all over the place like that. That's amazing. Yeah, I want some celebration right now. I will turn chat off unless I get some cool cats right now. Whoa. What is this music? This mysterious tower is said to be fulfilled with some wondrous treasures. We've been trying to figure out how to get inside, but I think it's impossible. They're dusty. Look at these dusty people. Black Master Zophar, Goddess Althena, Lucia, Baywatch popularity. In this world, there are many things that are a mystery. This tower is the foremost of there. It's been here for centuries. Some say it's a way to travel to the Blue Star. Is that possible? Yes, thank you for all the hype. I'll leave chat on since you guys got so much hype out. That's awesome. I appreciate it. See, every now and then, maybe I just have to threaten turning chat off, and then I can manipulate you into doing things for me. This is excellent news. Time to put some eyeballs in. Ha, look, hero, we did it. Now we can get inside. We're some team, huh? Yeah, we're the best. Welcome, my intrepid adventurers. Have you come looking for the way? Ah, yes. The way to the star is sealed within this tower. Try to find it if you think you have the power. But be warned, only the strongest will survive the trial you will face. Come to me if you dare test fate. Hero, are you sure this is a good idea? I mean, maybe you can get a pen pal instead. Ruby, just checking. Okay, we're fine. She's like, listen, I was just saying that it might be safer to get a pen pal. Okay, so apparently this tower has a huge encounter rate. This is encounter numero uno. Whoa! Not the cannons. We don't like the cannons. We don't like the cannons. All right. Absorb. We're gonna have to paralyze this crystal purple persuasion guy. And then I think we're gonna actually keep using magic shield with Lamina. And Leo, why don't you do the thing where you do things? Good for you, Leo. You're useful. No, Flashblade on other cannon dude to not overdo it. I don't know. We'll see. Needle step though to paralyze this crystal guy is gonna be really important. I don't think I know of a way to kind of cheese these cannon boys. They're just really devastating. I think maybe I need to spread people out. But I do like the way that magic shield... Oh, so he goes first. Okay. Well, we can kill one of them. That's good. All right. It's just status effects. And then this one's going to end up doing a cannon blow, right? No, he didn't do anything with this cannon. What am I missing here? Because I do feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, so let's post sword. I want to test, while we're doing this, I want to test if I can do magic swiper off of, like, these guys, maybe. Hitting gets some magic. Oh, wait a minute. They're asleep. I didn't even think about that. Okay, no, this is fine. He can. All right. So crystal purple boys can be mana drains. Oh, it can do damage. All right. All right, but that magic shield is good news. So they really only attack if they have their cannons up. You got your cannons up, they're playing my song. Oh, my brain is my brain, and no brain does what my brain does. All right. Punch, punch, kick. Physical attacks are effective on these guys. This is good news. This is good news. It seems to me like paralyzing these guys levels the playing field big time. I love getting the mana back. Thank you, Astrid. I'll take my it worked for a sec. I'll take it working for like a second, right? I'll take it. For like a split second, right? I'm not gonna lie, this music is going kind of hard. I'm liking it. Have you ever been to Tomorrowland at Disney World? I feel like this reminds me of this. I think my favorite thing about battles in this is that your party advances on the field as they win and defeat enemies. Having the little sprites progressing and kind of like there's like a little bit of a tactics aspect to it in a way. Maybe if my voice just keeps going higher and higher. There's like a little bit of a tactics aspect to it. I'm assuming, or as I like to say in my stream, I'm assuminating that if I use magic spells against these enemies, then it's going to once again cause me make them reflect the magic back onto me, which is why I'm not doing such a thing as that. Leo is dazed. Maybe we can throw him a heal. Yeah, I like that about this game too. I like seeing the characters in action. I like that you can group them in a way that's specially formulated for like your preferred battle tactics. I like having my characters grouped together right now. Other times I might separate them, but right now I like them gathered together because they're able to all get affected by magic shield. Were I to cast magic shield. So I like that. Attack, 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 attack. All right, no, I can't do that. I don't need that at this point. Let's just keep going. I like the music in this tower. I'm looking forward to hearing it again. Hey, Narices! Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for hopping in to claim your spot on the wheel. Hope you're having a really nice Friday so far. I'm in the final dungeon of Lunar. And so I think we're going to actually be finishing the game today. Let's see, right or left or forward? Right, left, or forward? Let's go right. Have faith? I kind of do too. Nami, let's get you on the wheel. Boom. And the wheel should be getting pulled next week. The wheel should be getting pulled next week. All right, we're going to regular attack. And we need to paralyze these crystal purple boys. Yeah. Try to get this guy. Try to get that angel cannon. The paralyze on the grape soldiers is good. I can't believe you just reached. He's not exactly what I would call a thinker. I like to think, is it thinking pose? I think it, yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Imagine if it was like his Tinder profile picture. Yeah, that's a Tinder profile picture. I don't know if that's a guy who wants to look like he's thinking. He's like, yeah, I'm thoughtful. But really what he's thinking about is like a ham sandwich. Don't get me wrong. That is a valid thought. Ham sandwich is a valid thought. Ham sandwich is a complete sentence. All right, honestly, these guys aren't anything. So oh my gosh. Neresis, you're streaking. Neresis, you're streaking. You know what else is a complete sandwich? Complete sandwich. You know what else is a complete sandwich? You know what else is a complete sentence? Buffalo, 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 buffalo. I think you missed a few buffaloes, but yes. I think it's like 7 of them. I think it's like 7 buffaloes. I think it's like buffalo, 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 buffalo. Oh, no, you got it right. No, you got it right. You got it right. You didn't miss any. You're perfect. You're beautiful. You look like Linda Evangelista. You're a model. Did you stone those tights? Neresis, you could streak through here in a diaper. That's a rant that an actual drag queen went on. It was hilarious. She was so mad at this other drag queen. And she was sitting in the back and she was like, she was so mad. She was like, they love everything. She goes, oh, you're perfect. You're beautiful. You look like Linda Evangelista. You're a model. Did you stone those tights? You could walk out there in a diaper and they would be like, your smile is beautiful. Oh my God, it was amazing. I wouldn't dare deplete the diaper supply. A certain head of state needs those. Yes, this is why I've come out with a special supply of diapers. You may not have heard about my my venture into the diaper business, but yes. So I am the founder and CEO of Gamer Dipes, maker of fine gamer diapers. So I just want you to know. I wanted you to know. There are diapers specifically for you. You too. Whoa, 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 Tris. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tris just went. Tris, are you having... Do you smell toast? Are you okay? Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Bison from Buffalo bully other bison from Buffalo that also bully bison from Buffalo. So they're a bully bully. They're a bully's bully. You know what? I appreciate a bully's bully. I like a bully's bully. Yikes. Yikes. They're a bully's bully. I appreciate a bully's bully. Yeah, it's just that the modifier buffalo comes before the buffalo. So it's the buffalo. If that makes sense. You can create an ellipsis by rephrasing the descriptor prior to the object receiving the description. And since the fact that they buffalo other buffalo from Buffalo is a descriptor, it kind of works that way. It's not something that would like get him, like, it's not something that would get them a Pulitzer Prize, but it's something that would work. Actually, you know what? That might get them a Pulitzer Prize, to be honest. I think Hero has... No, let's do it with Ronfar. Breaking literary tropes always gets people recognition. Oof. Ambushed! It's a good thing I healed. Oh, I don't love this. Oh, okay. Ambushed! Not the ambush. Okay, so it's just regular attacks all around here. It's just attacks all the way down. Oh, I should have specified which one to attack, though. Turtles all the way down. So... Okay. You know what? So I'm all for clients saying like, "Hey, pencil me in for this day, because or this day and time. Pencil me in. I'm gonna have to confirm with you the morning of, but I really want to be in there. I really want to come in." And then there's this other person who said definitely yes, and then last night said, "I'm so sorry, I can't tomorrow." Like, I can't. Not a pencil me in, I have to confirm later, but I can't. Then I get a message today that says, "Hey, do you still have the time open?" And at this point, it's like, I do have the time open and I do want the business, but is it worth the mental health of like now having to do something I wasn't planning on doing today? As an autistic person, I need to know what I'm doing or what to anticipate, because if you tell me to pencil you in You'll confirm the morning of. That's fine. I've got it wrapped around. I've got my brain wrapped around you. Might be here, you might not, right? But if you tell me definitely cancel, and then the next day, 2 hours beforehand, you want to change gears again, that's going to be a little tough for my mind to wrap around. Anyone else? I hesitate to put this out there, but am I overreacting? I wonder. Neree says yes. Really, the whole thing is an indictment on the English language in general. Yeah, if anything deserves an indictment, it is that. Nothing else right now deserves an indictment. There's not enough evidence to indict anything else right now, apparently. I log into ESO to do a bunch of annoying dailies for an event. Bye, fam. Okay. All right. See you later, Astrid. I hope you enjoy your ESO time. Do all your dailies. Thank you for being here. I would imagine that buffalo as a verb to bully has to come from the idea that, I don't know, maybe buffaloes were bullies to other buffaloes. Who knows? Quit buffaloing me. Quit buffaloing me. You're acting like a buffalo. You buffalo. You're acting like a buffalo from Buffalo when you buffalo me, you know. And Lamina goes down, which she would be sleepy. I think it's that. I think you're right. Apparently Chicago was named after a type of potato or something like that. I forget what the actual history is. I forget what it is, but apparently there was some kind of like onion or potato that Chicago got named after. So that's my contribution to the fun fact conversation. Aren't you amazed? The verb is kind of the mysterious one. I'm glad there is at least a mystery, right? That's a huge encounter rate. This encounter rate is so big. How big is it? It's so big. All right, so can I actually steal mana from these guys? Probably not. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. I'd love to be able to steal mana from these guys with Ronfar. That would just be really lucky. I don't know if that was a delayed death or if that death was caused by like an instant death from his attack. That's pretty interesting. If you want to see some wild indigenous based tongue-twisting place names, look no further than my phone. Oh, my province. Oh, cool. Having grown up in Florida, I'm kind of used to seeing, I think in Florida and in New England, you see a lot of places that are named after either, sadly enough, the Native American peoples who were displaced in order to claim that land for white people, for colonials, or like the native wildlife that was displaced in order to make way for the colonials. Trish's Promise has some good ones though. Kijim Kujik. That's a pretty cool one. I got to take, I don't remember a lot of it, but I got to take a Native American art history course, which was really amazing. I remember essentially the two tribal art forms that I remember anything about are the Quackhutel and the Tlingit. But when I see them out in the world and I see their styles or the totems or the carvings, really is just incredible. Those are some really cool names, and I'm sure that given some time I would be able to pronounce them correctly, but I don't want to accidentally mispronounce them. Yeah, see that part right there? That's what I'm trying to avoid. Musky dope it. Oh boy. Luckily, these guys aren't much either. Oh, I like how I say that, and then he turns hero to stone. Like, hello? See that part right there? That's what I'm trying to avoid. When it comes down to having to pronounce them, I will make it a point. But right now, I'm just gonna look at them in chat and just be like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Hey, look at that counter attack, and he got all of his health back. I love that. I love that Romfar just got a counter attack and got all of his health back. Pull and be damned. Pull and be damned. I have that tattooed underneath my belly button. Listen, I think I'm doing a pretty good job not making really too adult jokes in stream, right? I think I'm doing okay. 29, 29, 29. All right, let's go. Let's level up the healing spell again. Althena's Litany. Interesting. Oh, level 30 is the highest level? I don't think I've ever realized you could do that. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that was a thing. Crematorium, cool. Nice. That sounds like a fun place to live. Not one of those things that you said there. Doesn't that just seem fun? Grow up. No. That would be amazing. I would genuinely like look up real estate in that area just to kind of tell people like, oh yeah. I've been living here for 6 years, so I think I'm an official dildo. Dildoin. Dildoite. Dildite. It's Dildite. We're gonna paralyze these. And I want to see crematorium. The arrogant worms have a whole song about weird named places in Newfoundland. You know what though? But then the person that's from Wales hiding in the back of the chat room is kind of thinking to themselves, allow me to introduce you to Welsh names. Hate Bay. Oh my god, Hate Bay sounds awesome. I want to move to Hate Bay. I want to get married in Hate Bay. Wow. Crematorium, huh? I mean, they're not exactly weak to fire, but that was a really neat spell. Oh man, was that my nickname in prison? That's a good one, Neresis. Triss had an agenda. Look, they managed to take out Lamina again. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I think I'll revive her. I think I'm gonna cheese this. I think I'm gonna cheese this fight real quick. Not too much now, just a little bit, just enough to be ashamed of myself a little bit. So Lamina and Ronfar will get their mana back this fight. It'll be good. We got some paralyzed grape soldiers here. I like the way my curls feel in my hands a little bit. You guys, you have to understand, this is the first time that I've let my hair be curly in... I mean, I've been alive for how long? And I've never let my hair be curly before. So this is pretty fun. It's pretty interesting. I like the way that it feels. It's a little bouncy, isn't it? A little bouncy. I'm gonna have to figure out how to style it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make the curls intentional rather than just happenstance, I suppose. But yeah, I like them. They're nice. It's just different than what I'm used to is all. I think redefining like your own beauty standards is one of the most impossible things to do. You know, to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, "Oh, my hair's curly. I hate that for 40 years." And then finally like I'm like, "All right, let's try this out. Like let's see what." And I've been getting kind of positive feedback, so I know it doesn't look stupid, you know what I mean? I know all you guys are being quiet right now is being real nice to me, making sure I don't feel like super uggo right now, and I appreciate that, but I'm just saying, like, it's kind of an interesting process, you know. Boom. I don't know how long this dungeon is. I feel like it might just have a high encounter rate, but it's not exactly like complicated. It doesn't seem very mazy. It was a little bit of a dead end right there, but turn someone to stone. Oh gosh. If he punches Lamina and kills her, I'm gonna cry. He should just turn someone to stone right now. Okay, good. I was really nervous there for a second. I was like, is he gonna pull this off? Please don't. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, the fights in here are abound, aren't they? Let's see, what do we got? 5 of these Hellraisers, huh? Wow. Okay. I think I should be able to do this. Are they maybe weak to the ice? Maybe? Who knows? Let's try. She does have all her mana. No, there's no reason to do that. Let's give this a go. What do you think? Do they think that they're going to bypass all of the other allies that they could punch in order to kill Lamina this round? Nice dodge, Gene. Nice counter, Gene. That's good stuff. 2 counters! Oh, I for sure thought he was going after Lamina. I definitely thought he was going after Lamina. Are you weak against ice, maybe? They are very weak against ice. During this combat round, I'm gonna go get a drink, get a refill of my coffee, and I will be right back. Okay? Hope you're having a good time. See you in a second. All right. Thanks everybody for being here. Oh, look at that. We won the round that round. You know, I think Lamina's magic might be the key there. That was a lot of damage they just took. And the fact that she can just keep getting her mana back is just excellent. 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 Sorry you sat in silence for a hot minute there. I apologize. Do. After this, I'm going to level up my ice magic, and then that room magic spell is going to actually be one level. It's going to actually get an upgrade. So that's going to be cool. It's going to look different. It's going to sound different, maybe. I might be able to kill these guys in one hit with those. I think his... Yeah, I think his weapon has a chance at instant killing enemies. I love that he hits back and he gets all his hit points back. What a cool tank. All right, I guess we didn't need to do all this magic stuff right here. $358. Isn't that awesome? Sweet. Beautiful. 3 dead trolls. What do you call 3 dead trolls? A good start? All right, yeah, let's save it. What floor are we on? 6? All right, upgrade this to level 30. Nitro dagger. That sounds cool. And then what else can we level up? I mean, let's level up some stuff. Why not? Who deserves to have some magic? What does chance turn into? I never really looked into that. I have no idea what chance turns into. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, ambushed on these guys? This is actually a really... This is tough. Oh, none of them have their shoulder pads are blinking. That's super lucky. He didn't even reach? All right, 2 of them have crystals up. This is bad. This is bad. We actually could get really hurt here. Let me do a rest litany with Hero. No, wait. That one. That one. And then I wonder if they're also weak against Nitro Dagger. I'll just give that a shot. All right, I don't necessarily know that everyone's gonna live through this, but oh, you know what? We paralyzed one of them. This is good. If we can manage to kill the second one before he does his crystal attack, that would be amazing. Sick. We did it. Hey, Hex. Welcome in. How's it going? We're in the final tower of the game. Good counterattack, Gene. Let's get that wheel going for you. Hex, 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 hex. All right, you're in. I added your name. I added you. The wheel is real. The wheel is real. Hashtag the wheel is real. New spell. I would release the wheel, but there's like names on it, right? I don't want like people whose names are on the wheel to like be like, you know, like won't you please think of the people whose names are on the wheel, you know? Think of them. Everybody wants me to just release the whole wheel. Here, you know what? I'm gonna prove the wheel is... I'm gonna prove something, right? All right. In Discord, I'm gonna show as much of the wheel as I can, all right, without... There. So in general chat. Okay, there you go. See? That's as transparent as I could possibly be. Here, I'll take a picture of the full wheel, okay? Here. There you go. I just redacted the private stuff. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Uh-oh, what is this? This looks boss fighty. This room looks boss fighty. What do you say we take items from her and give them to other people? Mana restore. Mana restore. Mana restore. Good music. Ah, good music. Did anyone play Ocarina of Time? Ocarina of Time, whatever. And the Bolero of Fire? It's giving me Bolero of Fire vibes. Just that one part, I suppose. This part's great. I'm gonna have to save after this for sure. Oh my god. Oh man. He rejected the part where I sent in secret donations in exchange for more entries. Whoa, 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 Neresis, you are not supposed to tell people about that. You are not supposed to tell people about the fact that you can buy more entries on the wheel by PayPaling me like $1, $2, $3. How could you reveal that to people? I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's give this a go. This music is killing it for me. Huh. Oh, you didn't realize you were giving me way too much? Yeah, I would have sent it back, but there was just... You know, I needed stuff, right? Are you the one seeking the blue star? The one impudent enough to test his mettle against my superior power? Who are you? Show yourself. Cool your temper, Tiny. You will be shown the face of your tormentor soon enough. For now, all you need to know is that I am the Star Dragon. This tower is the only link between the blue star and this world. There are yet many years left to pass before the blue star can awaken again. Until that time, I will let no one use this tower to travel there. Do you understand? But I must get to Lucia. Don't you understand? I must find a way to get back to Lucia. She needs me. What could she possibly need from a human? She's alone. Alone on a world I know nothing about. I know that if I were there, I could help find a way to help her revive the blue star. And then, someday in the future, our two worlds will come together again. And to make any of this a reality, I have to go there and find Lucia. Sir, you must let me pass. Then show me the strength of your resolve, young human. We fight for passage. Human Tetherball. Okay. Oh, it's just Hero. All right, I might have made a mistake here. Not putting a heal ring on him. Okay? And I own that. All right? And I'm aware of this. Let's do Althena's Light. Give me back to regular health. Yeah, the heal ring would have been really nice to have for this fight. Mile high attack? Oh no. He keeps doing that. Heal ring would have been really fun. Okay, looks like he's doing a thing this time. Looks like I'm gonna have to either do a Dover Nut or I guess let's do a Dover Nut. Let's see what happens. Eat that nut mid-battle. I think I might be able to get away with doing a post sword here. Alright, so now I'll do another Althena's Light. Since he's going to be deflecting anything that I do to him anyway. I'll just do another Dover Nut. Or Althena's Light might get me to full health. It's going to take a lot of hit points, though. I'll do another Dover Nut. I'm not anticipating winning this round anyway. I don't think he's going to be able to one-shot me with whatever he does, so I'm going to do a post sword. Slaughter Slice. Wow. Oh, and he does 2 attacks there. Wow, okay. The party died. Well, that's the end of the game because now it deletes your save and you can't progress anymore. You can't get to the blue star. You don't get to Lucia. No, I'm only joking. Obviously. Let's try doing that heal ring. Right? Let's try doing some stuff. One-time auto-resurrection. Reduces da-da-da. We could do a one-time auto-resurrection too. So let's do recovers HP while battling. Alright, hold on. Yeah, let's get rid of this ring. I don't understand that reference, but I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. That is correct. You nailed it. I guess I don't need those. Hold on a tick. No, not HP recovery enabler. I would like the passive heal, please. There we go. We'll do that one, and then... Defense from Dragon Breath. Alright, nah. Whoops. Equip. Equip that ring. And Althena's Light. It's the name of the main character's attack in Bleach. He does literally nothing else. In that regard, yeah, I think guilty as charged. I think Hero is totally guilty of having like literally one attack that he does the entire game. Guilty. There's a tune underneath what I'm listening to that is reminding me of something else. All right, Cinder, let me add you to the wheel. That is completely real. And not at all a fake wheel. That is just a conspiracy theory, okay? I don't know. I feel like the more I reassure everyone that the wheel is real, the more you all trust me, right? Okay, so here we go. Usually it's people who are totally telling the truth that need to like repeat themselves over and over and over again, right? And so you believe them. He really did come out of nowhere there. I think it would have been nice to put on... Yeah, you know what? No. Never mind. I take it back. Don't listen to anything I was saying. Wheel rhymes with real. So therefore it must be true. I mean, I feel like you make a very good point there. Is it just me, or does Star Dragon have boob armor? Is that a girl? I think that's boob armor. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Quizzy! You wanna get on that wheel too, buddy? Let me get Quizzy on the wheel here. There you go, buddy. You're on the wheel, Quizzy. The wheel is real. Looks like pectorals. All right. I was kind of hoping it was boob armor. What? That was pretty lucky, huh? He's spinning. He's doing the spinnies. He's got the spinnies. Who's got the spinnies? Oh, I forgot Althena's sword is a self-heal. You guys, I totally forgot about that. It didn't reach? He cucked himself? Slaughter slice. You can't spell slaughter without laughter. It's true, you know that, right? That was cheap, boy. That's an insane heal for free. Temu's obsessed with me. I reinstalled Temu so that I could go on and just check out the prices of a couple of things that I was getting on Amazon. It ended up being a lot better to just get it on Amazon, to be honest. And lo and behold, I am being sent 1,000,001 offers. Quizzy, how's your day going? Hope it's good. Hope you're good. I don't know if this is the last boss of Lunar, but I think this might be the last boss of Lunar. We're just kind of alternatingly using Althena's sword and Poe sword. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and use Poe sword this time. I think Althena's sword has this on a wrap for us. Nice. That was awesome. I wonder what causes that to not do as much damage. Aura Blast. I think we can get away with doing another Poe sword. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. His physical crits in this way only did like 180. Okay. He's doing that Viper Strike thing again. I think Althena's sword will do it. Oh, that's gonna miss us. Miss me with that snake attack. This is good. All right, so now he's gonna do that 2 times, like 1-2 attack. I'm gonna have to heal after this. The laughter slice. Oh my gosh, Fortnite Lego Ninjago. You play Fortnite? That's cute. I saw a video recently of Hank Azaria, he's the voice of Moe from The Simpsons. He was watching his son play as Moe on Fortnite while voicing Moe. It was kind of a surreal moment. Honestly, we wouldn't have been able to do this fight if it weren't for that sword that Null gave us. And that heal ring is definitely putting in a lot of work for me. I think I could get away with doing another attack, but you know what? I don't want to risk it. It's a free heal. He does the voice of Moe and like half the rest of the cast. Is that true? I thought who else does he do? Well, that's not, you don't have to name all of them. I just didn't know that he voiced more than one character. I get Hank Azaria mixed up with Phil Hartman sometimes too in my mind. I wish I didn't. I know they're different people. Phil Hartman, rest in peace, man. That guy was hilarious. I should have given him a silver light. Oh, wait a minute. Did we beat the game? No. You've won the right to use the transport to the Blue Star. The strength of your resolve is admirable, young human. I hope it's enough to overcome the cold, bleak landscape of the Blue Star. This is but the first step on a long road you have yet to travel. Find the hope that lies buried in the stars, young human. Go now, the way is open to you. I will wait here, believing that you have the power to make dreams a reality. Alright, so, okay, cool. I think we beat the game. I am ready. I am ready. Look, hero! The Star Dragon Crystal. The way to the Blue Star is before us. I guess this is where we have to say goodbye, isn't it?
Oh, hero, I wish you didn't have to leave. The legends say that the Blue Star is a dangerous place. Please be careful. I want you back here just as soon as you find Lucia, okay? You've got to come back. I'd be lost without you. You know that.
Hero, there really is nothing left for me to say, except that I hope you find happiness wherever life leads you. Stay true to your heart. One day our paths may cross again. I look forward to that time.
We get to say bye to everybody. While you're on the Blue Star, we've got our work cut out for us here. One day, we will get back to the true teachings of Althena. And when that day dawns, lasting peace will finally be ours. I hope you come back to see it. I will, Leo. I promise. Promise me you'll come back in one piece, hero, and tell Lucy that I said she better take good care of you, or else I'll... Hero, goodbye. Oh, Ruby, I know I'm gonna miss you most of all. Know that if there is a way to come back to see you, I'll find it. Take care of yourself.
Well, Chief, I guess I'm saying goodbye again. I hope you find your little snuggle bunny. God knows I've found mine. But hey, enough about me. This is your moment. Go get her, Tiger.
Snuggle Bunny. Snuggle Bunny. Oh, what a cute pet name. Well, Chief, this is it, I guess. The moment of truth. I sure hope this gizmo gets you where you're going. If not, this is going to be the most expensive gamble of your short career. But hey, I know it's going to work, so don't worry. Besides, you've got one pulling for you upstairs. I just know it. We'd better cut the gap. Lucy is waiting. Go get her, Tiger. Thanks, Ronfar.
Boy, hero, I never thought you'd actually find a way to get back to Lucia. But here we are. You know, you're 1 in a million. When you come back, you and Lucia simply have to come join the Magic Guild. Promise me, okay?
Sure. Hero, I wish you could stay and join the Magic Guild, but I know you have to follow your heart and your dream. I hope Lucia knows what a find she has in you. You're worth your weight in silver. Take care, hero. Oh, Lamina, thanks. That means a lot to me. We just gotta get to Jean now.
I'm gonna miss you, hero. You're one of a kind. Say hello to Lucia for me, okay? I miss her so much. In fact, I've got a new dance step she just has to see. You two have gotta come and see me perform it sometime.
Hero, are you certain you want to try this alone? I mean, I could go with... Wait, what am I saying? This is probably something you want to do by yourself. Well, good luck. Godspeed, and remember, if you get in trouble, you can always dance your way out of it like I taught you. Thanks, Jean. All right, everyone. That's it for us. Let's go. Oh, I have goosebumps. And then it ends like in sliders. It just fades to black and it's like hero never made it to the blue star. He died on the way. Or was that Quantum Leap, I guess. There she is. Hey. 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 See how the cold wind stopped? Yay! We did it! We finally made it through Lunar! I'm getting emotional again. Oh, man. Now to get the complete edition and play through that to see all the differences, right? No. I don't think I'll ever play the complete version. This game means too much to me. I'm not crying. Oh, this was sang by the voice actors who played Jean and Lucia. I didn't realize this was actually sang by Lucia. Oh my god. Wow. What a great, like, game for its time. I mean, as far as 1994 goes, it's pretty epic, you know what I mean? Was it 94, 95, 96, something around there? It's just really extraordinary. So after the credits, we get a second epilogue. I'm only joking. That's it. But I am letting the credits play just because it's a beautiful song. And just in case there's something afterwards, because there might be. Look at this person's nickname is Daddy. That's funny that they actually put it in. So you know this means that next Thursday we're playing Chrono Trigger. Is there any hype for Chrono Trigger? I know Triss is excited. I haven't played Chrono Trigger in a very, 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 very long time, and I think I only played through it once. I know that there's going to be something like I am so very, very excited. I know that's the kind of game where you got to finish it one time and then do something else in order to get the perfect ending. So I think there's a perfect ending. I think there's a good ending, and I want to make sure that I do that one, whatever that is. You know what I mean? I want to experience that. I don't want to just make it through to the first ending, because I'm pretty sure there's something that happens. I don't know. I don't exactly remember. We don't need to spoil anything, but something that's going to be different between that playthrough and this playthrough. But I kind of tackled this game on my own. Nobody really knew what was going on, but I am going to so appreciate backseating in Chrono Trigger. I know it's not going to be like all the time I need backseating or whatever, like go left, go right, go left. But I am totally down for, like, so after this, you're going to end up having to go over here to do this thing over there. It's like, but before you leave here, grab this treasure chest, like that kind of stuff. And then also making sure that we get all the characters, that we get all the storylines completed and things like that. I don't know if there are optional characters in Chrono Trigger. I think Magus is an optional character, but I think if you do that, Frog's final, like, story changes. So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have to debate what to do about Frog and Magus in Chrono Trigger. I hear that if you leave him be a frog and you get Magus's happy ending, he will eventually, like, be okay with being a frog or something like that. I don't know. Yay, Lunar! Cheers. The end. Thank you so much for a wonderful gaming experience. Now, actually, this is all coming back to me now. I think it stays on this screen indefinitely now. And I think you end up having to literally, like, turn the machine off. Because, yeah. Yep. This is literally the end. Like, this is so the end that there's nothing else to do from this screen. It won't even let you back out, press forward, start, select, nothing. So that's that. That's that for Lunar 2. I had an awesome time playing this game. I don't think we have enough time in order to start. Oh, so sorry. I missed the ending. Outtakes. Listen to outtakes. Where's the outtakes? What do you mean there's outtakes? If you wait a few minutes, get out of town. Really? Get out of town, Jojo. You came in right at the perfect time to protect me from, like, missing something? I didn't know there were outtakes. On this screen, if you wait, outtakes. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Bacon. This is awesome. I don't have enough time today to start Chrono Trigger, but I do. Oh, Jojo, I got so emotional. I got so emotional. Also, what I never realized in a previous playthrough that I realized this playthrough, there's no guarantee that he's going to be ever coming back. He literally goes to the Blue Star. Another thing that I realized is that when he and Lucia get together on the Blue Star and they walk outside, you know what happens? All of the winds stop. And the sky is blue again. Did you notice that? I didn't notice that. I never put that together. I thought the story ended when he was upside down on the crystal. He was knocking on it, like, and she giggles and stuff. That's why my fanfics works. It totally works. And you know what's really funny is while I was watching that, I was thinking about your fanfic. Just so you know. Just so you know. I pressed a whole bunch of buttons on the screen. I don't know if that's going to change seeing the outtakes. Hopefully it doesn't. I did click on a whole bunch of things, though. Whoa!
Oh, look what we have here. That sucked.
That sucked.
You are delirious. Your power has been drained. Face it, you're already. Well, record that. This reprieve from death was not an accident. Zophar granted it. And now that I have betrayed his purpose, his power will be withdrawn. I will weaken, and soon will be nothing more than a shadow. My teeth literally stuck on my lip. I mean, it literally was like this.
Oh, I'm just not there. I don't know what the deal is. I'm just not around there.
So far?
Phil. Whoopsie. I want to believe in humanity's power. Oh. Galleon. Whoops. You don't understand anything. You don't have a clue. Darn. I returned to the blue star far richer than when I left. For you see, I now know that one day, when it is restored, my voice is going really crappy. I returned to the blue star far richer than when I left. For you see, I now know that one day, when it is restored, I can safely entrust it to humans who will care for it as terrier. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill myself! I'm gonna kill myself!
Not the unaliving.
Mankind's greed for wealth and power, creating anarchy and chaos where there was once peace and love. Oops, I bumped that.
Sorry.
That was Hero?
Shh, Ruby. Nah, that was dorky. But I'll tell you where your guy is if you beat me in a game, the game that rules my life. Because the only truth I've ever found, wahaba haba,
Are in these.
I'm through running away, Mari. Do what you must.
No, that's too much like Arnold Schwarzenegger, isn't it?
Well, Gene.
Gene.
Have you taken to associating with trash like this on a regular basis?
Is that where you wanted me to hiss?
I'm disappointed in
You're
you.
wrong, Lun. Yeah, sorry. Shoot. You're wrong, Lun. Your worm-infested heart hides the truth from your eyes. Power grows when spread amongst the many and
Perishes.
For you. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're one of a kind. Sorry, I have a loogie.
What? What?
Ha! No, that's not it. Ha! Got you, lad. Ha!
Null.
That was wrong.
Fight hard, hero. Believe in your friends. The final test lies before
I am Zophar, master of
Master of shit.
Well then, you must work to strengthen the seal and make certain she does not succeed. For the moment, I will just watch and relish the way she worms her way into the hearts of the humans that have foolishly befriended her. She is so misguided to even try to...
Well.
Gene.
Have you taken to associating with trash like this on a regular basis? I'm disappointed in you.
I was really liking that, and I bumped it.
That's what Lun sounds like?
Zophar
What was that?
granted it. And now I can't read.
But hey, this is your moment. Ooh, I forgot my line.
Have you ever missed a line and just felt stupid?
What's my next line?
Yes, I have. The end. Okay, now it's the end. Oh, that was really funny. That was a great way to close out the game. To be honest, that was a really great way to close out the game. That they gave us some outtakes. That was pretty funny. It was funny to hear it was funny to hear like Zophar messing up his lines because they still had the voice effect on. Probably while he was recording, it was probably live. So he was just like, I am Zophar, master of shit. I want that to be my new ringtone. Anyway, so thank you everyone for being here for Lunar, Eternal Blue, my final playthrough of the game, probably ever. I think the next time I want to play through this game, I'll probably just end up watching my own VODs on YouTube, you know what I mean? So that means that next Monday, we're going to be continuing with 5.3 of Final Fantasy XIV. 5.3 is probably going to be ending either Monday or Tuesday of next week. And then we'll pull off that wheel raffle. So if you haven't gotten your name in submitted today, make sure you do that because we're closing out. And then next Thursday and Friday, Cozy RPG Day is changing to Chrono Trigger. So I know a lot of people have been excited about moving on from Lunar. Now we're moving on from Lunar. I was a little selfish with this game, I know. But now it's like games that a lot of people will enjoy, like Chrono Trigger, maybe Super Mario RPG. We'll do like Final Fantasy VII. We're going to get to Final Fantasy X eventually because that's kind of a cozy RPG if you ask me. And like that kind of stuff. So yeah, so thanks everybody for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Friday. And I will see you next time. All right? Okay. All right. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody. See ya. See you next time. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, and keep making the world a better place just by being in it, okay? I can't believe I almost forgot to say that. Okay, bye.